Local election headquarters. Tonight, we are learning more about one of the first district congressional candidates. The incumbent, Nancy Mace, is facing a familiar face in the primary, Katie Arrington. News 3's Andrew Davis talked to the challenger about why she feels she is the best candidate for the job.
Well, the first district made headlines 4 years ago for electing a Democrat for the first time in 30 years. Now the woman that lost that race is back. And Katie Arrington says she is better prepared and more focused on what the district and the country needs this time around.
You're a business owner, and you need to look at your legislator as an employee. If they're not producing results after 2 years, would you keep them? Would you keep them on the payroll? Or would you say, thanks, we're going to go a different route? And the incumbent has not lived up to the promises made on the campaign trail. We enjoyed the securest borders within that 4 years of the Trump administration. We didn't have the open border and security crisis that we have, humanitarian crisis at our border that the Biden administration refuses to acknowledge. President Trump, with his policies, was moving us rapidly, not only to be energy independent, but energy dominant. We were becoming a world's player in energy. I stood and stand firmly behind President Trump's lifting the ban on offshore drilling. If there was oil off the coast of South Carolina, there would be rigs. But I never was for drilling off of the coast of South Carolina, and I'm still not for drilling off of the coast of South Carolina. We do not have a gun crisis. We have a moral crisis. We have a mental illness crisis. We have had years of children being CRT, the social emotional learning. The children have been damaged in this country, without a doubt. The mental crisis we're getting, that we have, is because we have a generation of children that are lost. We need somebody in Washington who's going to ensure that our children's minds are protected. You know, a simple one-line legislation, the Federal Department of Education should no longer exist on December 31st, 2022. Simple. Have the money follow the child. The federal government is putting restraints on education. No. The only thing I would ever allow the federal government, to send the money back, is that the kids have to say the Pledge of Allegiance in the morning, and a 30-second, if they want to prayer or meditate, that's it. I don't want to ever vote with AOC on a Democratic agenda. There's no reason. That is a progressive, that is socialism. We need somebody who puts their boots on the ground in D.C., is a fighter, is going to put their head down and work to ensure the conservative values that we all hold near and dear are actually taken and prioritized.
Now, Arrington will be holding a rally on Friday in Bluffton with Congressman Joe Wilson, who has endorsed her. She's promised to not take a salary or pension if elected and only serve 3 terms in office. The winner of this race will take on Democrat Annie Andrews in November. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Gun control is one of the issues important to South Carolina